Good morning. Today we are going to see yet another new topic, the rights and duties of an auditor in analysis of financial activities. What are the rights? Definitely, an auditor has some of important rights to access all relevant financial information, and he has a duty to present the financial statement in a proper way to his client. So let us see what are the qualities also for an auditor. Because what is an auditor? An auditor is an independent examination, finds finally financial information. They express an opinion on the fairness of the financial statement. If we take for the rights of an auditor, they have so much of rights. Let us see one by one. The first one is to access the information. Second one is to access to the assets and the properties, a professional judgments, independence, communication with the stakeholders, obtaining presentation letters, signing the audit report, legal and technical advice to give for an company's client. More things are there in an rights of an auditor. First, if we take the access of information, when an auditor enters into an organization, he has a right to access all the relevant data of the organization, because then only he can clearly prescribe the documents which is having the information about the financial statement of that organization. Next, he has the access to the properties and assets of the organization which I meant is a client for him. The auditors have the right to access and inspect all the assets and the property which are maintained and audited by that company, can be audited by the auditor. Next, he cannot give an a professional judgment, and also he can give an professional judgment. Yes, it's like vice versa. Auditor has a right to exercise the professional judgment on their performance of their duties, and also the judgment should not be very blended one. It should be very crystal clear. That's what I said. He can give a professional judgment, and cannot, sometimes he cannot give the professional judgment also. And he has an authority or a right to attend all the annual general meetings organized by that company, because then only he can notice what are all the activities are taken under that organization. Then he has an important right which he can sign in the audit report. It processes the official audit report, and basically it comes under the section 145, and he can give an technical and legal advice whenever a company is in need. Then then the communication with the stakeholders is also one of the main point for an auditor. Next, if we see about the duties, duties are very important. As an auditor has a right, he has also some duties to do, because with that right he will do some duties for the organization or the client who paid him for an auditing as the organization. So his duty, the foremost duty, is to report a financial statement with an express of true, and it should be very fair for a organization. And comes the compliance with the standards. As every time I used to say, the company should follow all auditing standards, and the auditor has to check whether the company follows all auditing standards or not. And he has to evaluate the internal financial control effectiveness. Definitely he has to verify what are all the assets, what are all the liabilities, and how the existence of the ownership and valuations of the company has taken places. And the next one is how he detected the fraud error, and he has to give that report of misstatements, which comes under the section 143 of a subsection 12. These are the some duties of an auditor. What are the qualities? Yes, an auditor has a quality, of course. Without any quality a person can be no. As the single human being has some quality, auditor is also have some professional qualities. What are the professional qualities we used to say? The